Hello, what's going on? Thanks so much for tuning in. In this video, I want to share with you 3 real quick tips on a naughty B word. Budgeting. I want to share with you budgeting, but don't click out the video yet. Please stay with me and just get these 3 quick tips. I think they'll be very helpful because a lot of people, they don't have a budget, and for a long time I didn't because it just seemed like it was stupid. It's not stupid. All the successful people I know have a budget. Every major business runs off of a budget. And so if it works for the most successful, then it should work for you as well. And these 3 tips will make it very simple for you and very helpful. And so tip number one is just get a budget. Make a budget. Just get started. That's the most important tip is just get started. Write down everything that you spend each month. What are the bills going out? What is the normal amount you spend on gas and groceries and eating out and drinking and TV and things like that? What is it that you're spending each month? And if you're really unsure, get a little notebook. And every time you spend even just a penny, you spend a dime, go ahead and write down that, because I put in a parking meter today, 2 dimes. So if I was at the beginning of my budgeting, I'd put 20 cents parking meter. You eat out, you get a candy bar at the gas station, whatever it is, anytime you spend money, just put in that notebook for 30 days. And you might be surprised what it is that you're spending, but it also puts you in control. And so one way to look at it, Chris Brady says, if you have a budget, then instead of you being a slave for your money and always working for it, you're controlling your money. You're telling it where to go. Your money becomes a slave and it works for you. Number 2, live off of income, not ifcome. And Warren Woodward taught on this, talking about don't count in potential bonuses, don't count on different things like that. And my wife Stephanie, so beautiful, so smart, she came up with this idea. Okay, it's November, we're making our budget for November. What did we make in October? Let's use that. Even though most of that money's gone already, let's use that because we made that money already, instead of planning ahead and hoping we make this money and then one of us getting sick and not being able to go to work, or one of us getting a big bonus. We started to live off of income we already made, and it really helped us a lot. And so as we wrote down all of our expenses, we wrote down what we made the month before, we're like, okay, let's live off of this. And within that, don't live off of income, but also save 10% no matter what. As soon as that income comes in, save 10% in a place that it won't be touched. And you'll be surprised what happens in a year, what's there. And finally, number 3, so just recap. Number 1, get a budget, start making a budget, start tracking it. And a great way to do that is through an app called Rocket. It used to be True Money or something like that. It's called Rocket now. I'll put a comment down here telling you how to sign up for Rocket, and it'll sync to your bank account and do all the cool stuff there. But definitely put it on paper, but use that tool to help you track it and see things. Number 2 is live off of income. And number 3, the third tip to budgeting, and I think this is the most important one, is get a dream. If you don't have a dream, then what is it that has you alive? What is it that has you moving forward, looking ahead? What is it that you're planning for? And if you don't have a dream, then you probably don't need to have a budget, and you can just spend all your money and do whatever you want and live miserably, be in mediocrity. Let me speak on that for 1 second. Somebody once told me, what if I want to live in mediocrity? Well, you might lie to yourself and say, I'll just settle for that, but you really don't want to live in mediocrity. I know that you feel deep down inside that you were destined for more. And so what are some of those dreams that you're thinking of right now? What are some of those dreams you maybe thought aren't even possible? Well, once you start having a budget and you start planning ahead for the long term, then it's possible to see that those dreams can come true. And if the current income you're making doesn't look like it's possible, then then using that budget and looking at that dream, you're gonna start to think, okay, I'm playing defense, I can increase my offense, I'm starting to understand the playing field by investing in myself. What do I gotta do to be able to bring in more income so I can live those dreams? And then start leveraging a system, start increasing your worth and doing things like that. But the most important thing is to have a dream. And I think that will help you so much. Who do you want to be? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? How do you want to spend your time? And then start working towards that. I believe you deserve your dream. I believe you can do it. And I hope these 3 tips helped you. So I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.